When you think of the Apollo Legion brand, is a certain level of class you carry yourself with.
No, I just wanted to know, were you always interested in doing your own line of fashions?
Yeah, it started from it's how it really started is the when I used to buy like a lot of the Kmart graphic tees, and it was for me, it was more something I like. I always like shirts with like a message or a deeper meaning behind of it, and I then it started from there it went as me promoting for my DJing career. So I'm a DJ a part-time DJ, a full-time musician.
Name?
DJ Pollo, Pollo.
Okay.
Um, I did some shirts. I did it with a House of Printing at St. Croix. My first set of shirts. It was my best friend that passed away a couple years ago, Kylo. He did it. He made a sample for me, a drop, which is kind of like a drop, and it says Pojo run through, no man stop frassing. And
it says what? It says what?
Pojo run through, no man stop frassing. That's what he says. So frassing is a Jamaican term, normally mean for drunk, but the little group that we had, we changed it around. We kind of gave it a new meaning as far as like you messing up, stop whiling, stop bugging, stop frassing. That's what it is, stop frassing. And I put that on a shirt to promote myself, and from there, on the back it had the booking information with like my number, my email, and stuff like that.
Sure.
And it turned into something like a trend. People were following. They were like, okay, well, I want one shirt, I want one too, and then I did it in different colors to match my shoes. I really yeah, that's the funny part. I did it in different colors to match my shoes, and people, one person side, and then one person turned to three people turned to 10 turned to 50 turned to 100, and so on and so forth. And one day somebody, I forget who it was, they were like, why you don't just start a clothing line? Why you don't start a brand? And I said, well, that's a good idea, but if I do it, I have to do something serious. I want to do it like legit. I want to come hard. I want to make sure I definitely make a statement in the world. If I'm going to come out, if I'm go big or don't go at all. That's basically what it was for me. And exactly. I spent me and my friend who I started out with, we researched a name for a couple months, about 6 months a year, just the name, and then we spent another 6 months a year before we came out researching the quality and what kind of merchandise would we come out with first and stuff like that. So we started out with shirts, black and white and black, can't go wrong. That's a very common color, especially in the
shoes.
Yeah, to go with my shoes. And then when we stepped out of the comfort zone, when we decided, it was like, well, for me, the mission was always to be a brand, not just a t-shirt line. And I took the extra step, as I started out with bodysuits, female bodysuits. So some would dress up and wear jeans pants. The first one I ever did was the black with gold writing, gold trimming, shiny gold writing and trimming. And from there, female shop. So it turned out to be something really good. and it was from here on out. It was from there on out. It was something special, something to work with.
Okay, now tell me about Apollo Legion. What does it mean? Why did you choose that as your message?
Okay, this question I've been asked 100 times. Never gets old. So my nickname is Pollo, Pollo. Is chicken for Spanish. I mean Spanish for chicken. Wow. Spanish for chicken, and I wanted my name in it, but to be honest with you, I did not want to be in front. I didn't want to be the face of the brand. I don't, up to this day, I really don't care for the attention, even though what I do really, gets it. From playing in a band, from DJing. I just want to do what I want to do and have fun doing it. But I wanted something that would subliminally represent me in a sense. So Pojo, when you add the A, it changed the pronunciation to Apollo. Apollo itself too. When we did the research, Apollo is a Greek god. He was also a musician, which was very ironic. He plays a string-like instrument called a lyre, which is like a mini harp.
A lyre, yeah.
Okay, lyre. Which is like a mini harp, and I play a six-string bass guitar. So I felt like that was fate. Along with Apollo, the name Apollo itself has a certain class representation. Apollo Creed, one of the best boxers. Showtime at the Apollo, some of the best performers ever. Apollo,
I didn't think of that tie-in.
Apollo 13, the first spaceship to land on the moon, and showing that we as humans can break barriers. We're limitless people. Legion meaning a large body of people. It also means the elites of a certain kind. So you, Lori, would be elite in news writing. You would be the legion of news writing.
Okay, so that explains that. It's kind of, it's a positive message.
Yes, and definitely that's why I wanted something that would be useful for all ages. Between young, middle, in between, experience. I wanted for all ages, suitable for all ages.
Right, and unifying.
Yes, definitely.
It's a power to the people kind of message.
Definitely, you when you wear it, or when you think of the Apollo Legion brand, is a certain level of class you carry yourself with. You have respect for yourself. You're somebody great in the community. You wear it and you see. When you wear it, you see greatness. You feel great. You see greatness, and just like the reason why the brand is mainly important or popular today, relevant today, is that the great quality of the shirts. Some people still have the shirts from when I started 4 years ago. So that's a great thing, and it still looks intact.
So you first started, you said 4 years ago with this, and you were kind of selling them at gigs or
pretty much everywhere. I started this my senior year in college 4 years ago. 2016. I started probably junior year in college. Yeah, junior year in college, and I would sell them. I was selling them out of the trunk of my car. At UVI, I graduated from UVI in 2017 with my bachelor's in mass media communications.
Okay.
I was selling them out of the trunk of my car in between class, sometimes during class. At the different band events, I would just, in between the break, people would ask me for shirts. I would have some in the car. I went to Jump Up. I signed up for different events like agricultural fair. Everywhere I could, I get exposure,
Right.
I took it.
But
You know.
it's a big jump from selling things out of your car to actually making a business out of it.
Oh yeah. It was. I did that for about 2 years, and I finally developed the courage to open my own store. I noticed, I was doing on consignment. I was doing merchandise on consignment with the different stores, and I didn't feel like that was working out for me. So I said, if I'm gonna take a chance, if I'm gonna bet any money, I'm gonna bet all on me. So if I lose, then it's on me, and I don't regret it to this day. It's I started. I got my first store in 2018 in Frederickson, King Street.
Okay.
It was King Street, Frederickson, and I moved to my second store in March in 2019. Um,
Okay, you say you moved to the second store. So did you keep the first store open?
no, I had to move. I had to move out.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I just wanted to get that timeline straight. Okay.
No problem.
Sorry, go on.
And then in March 2019, I got my second location, and I've been there since up to this day. March is gonna make 2 years.
Yeah, where exactly is that?
89C Castle Coakley. That's across the street from Sonia's, next to the famous Thomas Bakery and the barbershop Professional Cuts.
Okay. Yeah, that's just so I can give people, a roundabout location.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's not online.
Oh man.
I looked everywhere and I couldn't find where you were.
Oh, we gotta fix that. I'm gonna fix that on the Facebook page. The Facebook page usually does that, but we do have a online website. The website started in 2018 to February 2018. So next month is gonna be 3 years since I got a website. The website is www.apollolegion.com. Very simple, straight to the point.
Yeah, I've been on the site.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course I've been on the site. I gotta know who I'm talking to, don't I?
Definitely.
I have at least a little inkling of who I'm about to talk to. So, so you have the store in Castle Coakley.
Yes.
And you've got the website.
Yes.
And now let's get into the kicks.
Yes. So this year, I've decided to expand the business as far as merchandising. We're gonna be reselling sneakers, just about any sneakers. Not our own custom made sneakers yet. I can do that, but I'm not ready to invest in that yet. So just about any sneaker. You would come to the store or message us online in Instagram, Facebook, email. It doesn't matter. You send us a picture of the sneaker that you want, the size. You pay for it. You could pay for it online, Zelle, ATH Mobile, and you pay for that when we order it. We see if we could get it. We order it, and as soon as it comes, you either come pick it up at the store, or we can ship to you. Also, we will be bringing in sneakers ever so often, but it's more of a limited pair. So our first sneaker that we're going to start out with is the Jordan 11. It's called the Jubilee. Jubilee. I think that's what it's about. Yeah.
Jubilee.
Jubilee. Jordans is the 11s, black and white. So I brought in a couple, and it's gonna be ready for the grand opening of that section of the store, Legion Kicks, Saturday, January 30th.
Right, that's why I wanted to do it for this coming Monday, because that's the Monday just before. Leading up to it, so people can know to come in. It's really good timing. So you will have a whole section in the store.
Yes, I dedicated a section for just sneakers, reselling of sneakers.
Okay.
So it would be anything custom made, limited editions, or even an everyday shoe that you could get off the shelf. We can get it for you in a timely manner.
Okay, so a lot of this is special ordering.
A lot of it's mainly special ordering until I get a bigger store.
Special ordering, but you'll have a few.
I'll have a few ever so often of different ones that's coming out. For now, that's how the operations will continue until I could get a bigger store. I can get a bigger store or create a way.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, starting small, man. Not trying to do too much.
Right, but eventually.
Yes, the goal is always to grow. Always.
I like to sometimes put in like almost like a fast forward kind of paragraph in there about what's next. So next would be expanding that line, bringing more in.
Yes.
And maybe creating some of your own.
So yeah. So then, what's next? I could give you a little insight. I already have my jeans pants sample, so I'm already starting on jeans, and also underwear for men, women, and children.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I can tell you for now.
Well, jeans. That's another major thing that you've got to. That takes a lot of planning and a lot of work just to bring in.
Oh yeah, different merchandising is not as easy as it looks. Maybe I make it look easy, I don't know, but it's a lot of work behind the scenes.
It's never as easy as it looks. Ever. Because you got a lot of research to do too.
Oh yeah, I believe in research. Research helps you prepare for the worst. Because anything can happen.
Prepare for the best too.
Yes, definitely.
If you do your homework, you're more likely to succeed and have a good product rather than just rushing into something.
You have an idea of what not to do, which helps, which increases what to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That is true. Okay. Is there anything else you want to tell me about your store or your brand?
This started in October 2016. This year is gonna make 5 years. I can't believe it. Still can't believe it up to this day. It's crazy.
You started early. That's good.
Yeah, started from the trunk of my car, and I can't express the gratitude and how grateful I am for the supporters, the fans, the customers. Everybody who have been supporting me from literally day one, and even the new ones that's coming in even after this interview. It's something that I've been working on. I put 150% into it.
You have to.
Yeah, this is my. I took my chance. I was working other jobs, and I decided to take a chance while I'm still young, and do the biz run, be a serial entrepreneur full time.
There you go. Young is when you should start. Because that's when you've got the energy, you got the time, and before like mortgages and all that other piles up, you can actually take that chance.
Definitely.
It's smart to start young.
And I don't regret it.
Not enough people do it.
No, it's scary. That's why it's really scary.
Sure.
It's not guaranteed, and sometimes, a lot of the times we don't get as how they would say now, the clout or the exposure that we want, or recognition that we feel that we're entitled to right away. It's been a while. This is gonna be year number 5, and I'm still explaining to people, and I still have people that does not know about Apollo Legion, and that's fine. And I'm more no dis not to disregard the customers that have been supporting me, but my focus is always to reach out more to the people that don't know. You know.
Right. Sure. I mean, you have to do that. It's a business.
It's a business, yeah, definitely. I like.
Yeah. How many shirts can one person buy? Now you gotta
Definitely.
and get more people involved.
That was the whole purpose of me expanding. You know, I started with T-shirts. I did, and for me, it wasn't enough. You know, that's why I always said that I'm a clothing brand, not a T-shirt brand, because you can't wear a T-shirt every day. You know, you
Exactly.
can't. Well,
Yeah.
depending on your profession. So I would like, to me, it would have looked good. So I expanded into polo shirts. I did button-up shirts. Did some contracts with some businesses and government officials. I just did one with Sports Park and Recreation. I did. I provided the uniforms for Quick Serve gas station this year. Also, the office of Senator Javon James. And he's coming back again, you know. So it's a start, and I'm
Well, that's
reaching
a
out.
whole other part of the business, isn't it? Doing uniforms and things like that. That's almost completely separate than the retail. That could be very lucrative.
Definitely.
Okay, Pollo.